Okay, welcome to a CRE-O tutorial of how to model a car. So in this tutorial I'll show you how to build this car. Build a quality car surface in CRE-O parametric. So you can see the quality here. It's complicated. There's a few interesting parts in there for us to go through. Okay, so we'll just get started, and let's switch over to other views. So I have all the views set up already. There is a tutorial on how to set up the views. You just go have a look at that video. Okay, alright, we're gonna start with making the roof and the wheel arches. So when you build a car, it's just a good idea to start with the shapes that will be that doesn't change too much, the essential fixed shapes. So with the side panel in the front, they can be adjusted to match the car in your photo reference. Okay, so we just get started right now. So basically this style tool here, it lets you create surfaces, complicated surfaces. There's freestyle. Freestyle is more for basic form like a bottle, but to draw a car, we're going to use this tool here to build accurate, organic and complicated forms. So we're going to start with the roof, which there's a regenerate button. This will generally, when you make a complicated model, you need to regenerate if there is, you delete the curve or any problem. Set plane, just set the plane that we're going to draw on. So we're going to draw a roof. We're going to click that button. So you draw your curves, you make your surfaces, and you can analyze your surface. So I'll just go through quick, so you're going to go through it later on anyways. So this button here lets you change the views. This button lets you change the display style. So I'll switch to right view and start drawing the roof. So in CRE-O you draw the curves and then you edit afterwards. Actually need to draw the top curves. So accept that. Now you go to edit and we can edit the curves. I'll change the background to dark so it's easier to see. There you go, that's a lot better. This button here lets you switch the control points in a different way, and we'll put it there. So to delete the points, right click delete, but if you have a degree of free curve, you can't delete. Make it less than 4 points. It needs to be more than 4 points. So when you draw your curves, make sure it's basic and simple. Use the minimal number of points as you can. When you build a car surface, it's like using plywood. The surface can't be bent too much. You don't want to put a lot of points or a lot of bends on it, or it will be won't look nice. Yeah, imagine you're trying to build a car with plywood. Okay, we just need to activate this plane so we can draw a line near the edge of the car. So change to right view again and we draw the other lines. So put about four points, and we'll delete some points to keep it simple. So let's bring it up there and accept that. Okay, we gotta go to the full views. If you press this button, it will bring out the other views. You can drag the view outer line so you can make the other sides more bigger. And we need to adjust this line on the top view. Click it. If you hold Control and Alt and drag, it constraint to horizontal or vertical. And make sure you spend some time putting your points. Where you put these points will determine the quality of your model. So I've been researching many Class A tutorial notebooks, and your lines and points need to be nice and clean, and your result, your final car, will look really nice. Alright, so we need to finish making the patch here. I like to make the surface with 4 curves defined, and so I'm going to draw 2 more lines finishing the patch. So if you hold shift and click, there is a circle. It means it snaps to the line. So holding shift, that's a very important technique, will snap your points to a line. And you press the middle button, you can finish the line and draw your next line. So we draw the second line to finish the surface and accept. Okay, so we just need to adjust this line here on the front view, so it's how we want it. So turn on the control points. Okay, so one important note here, you can adjust the tangencies of lines here. So because this surface is going to be mirrored across, if your curve is like that, it will create a nice an ugly point on your car. So this line here, it needs to be flat out with this point, and it will just blend across seamlessly. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to change it to horizontal or vertical. Actually, that didn't work out. So what we do is we have to activate the plane. Instead of the right view, we'll activate the front view, and we'll do that again. So edit curves, and now if you go to horizontal, it will snap on horizontal. So this line now it's blended across the mirror line, and we'll do the same for the other line. So click the other line to edit that line, turn on the control point, put this onto horizontal, and make a evenly distributed point. So make sure your points evenly distributed, and don't put too much extreme curvature on it. It won't look well. So you have your 4 lines, and you click on surface and select your line in a circular flow. So see 1, 2, 3, and 4 need to flow one way or the other to make the surface, and accept. So that's the top surface done. Now we're going to move on to make the little fenders bit here. Let's go activate that plane so we can draw it in that area, and we'll bring it to right view. Okay, to draw the wheel arches, there's an arc tool here. Click on that. You got your middle points and your handles, so you can adjust the handle lines. Bring that to the right bit. Yeah, we're gonna keep the shape basic in this tutorial. It takes a lot of time to just make it perfect. So I know you don't want to just watch me do all the small adjustments, so I'll keep it quick. I don't want to bore people, so we're here to learn. We want to do it fast and quick. Okay, so the 2 arcs there. Now we're going to offset these curves. You click the arrow, there's more options. So we'll offset these curves, you can drag this point to adjust the offset amount, and we'll select this curve and offset that. That's fine, accept. So we can start making the surface here. It's a flat surface on the fender, so careful when there's these little arrows here tells you the tangencies. We gotta change that to position so it doesn't force the form to have a normal tangency. Now it's flat, and we're gonna do the same for the back. Change that to position. So what normal means is it's just normal. It's just normal with the curves. Okay, let me check the time for this. Okay, so it's 10 minutes already. I think it's 11 minutes already. That's the end of the first part here. I'm gonna move on to the second part. So follow the links and stay tuned, subscribe and like my video to see more. So